In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 26 commonly used items that can't be recycled. Before we start, I'd like to say that this is a generalized list and some of the items might be recyclable in some parts of the world or in special facilities, so please check with your local recycler if they do accept any of them. Used tissues and paper towels will be contaminated, so they can't be recycled. But they can always be composted if they do not have harmful chemicals in them. Like paper, cardboard can also be recycled only if it is clean. If it has any grease residue or cheese stuck to it, it can't be recycled, but it can still be composted. Plastic toothbrushes have different materials in them. The handle and the bristles are made from different materials, and there might be metal staples inside to hold the bristles in place. It is difficult to separate all of this and hence it can't be recycled. Toothpaste tubes are usually made of multiple materials laminated together, usually plastic and aluminum. It's almost impossible to separate them, so it's not recyclable. This also applies to creams, moisturizers, and other products that come in similar packaging. Plastic bags and other thin plastics may get stuck in the recycling machinery and cause damage to it, so it is usually not accepted. Plastic straws too might get stuck in the machinery. Besides, it will usually contain food residue in it, so it can't be recycled. Even paper straws can't be recycled because of the food contamination. If you're interested, you can watch this video about paper straws versus plastic straws. The link is in the description. Any product that might have bodily fluids in them should not be thrown in the recycling bin. This can be infectious and really dangerous. This includes band-aids, diapers, menstrual products, and other medical waste. Biscuits and chips come packaged in metallized plastic, which is usually a combination of plastic and aluminum, which can't be recycled. Cigarette butts contain toxic chemicals and they're hardly ever recycled. Though glass in general can be recycled, some types of glass may have added chemicals or additives in them, or they might be manufactured in a slightly different way compared to other glass, so they can't be recycled. Drinking glasses, heat-resistant glass, window glass, and mirrors fall into this category. Broken glass can be harmful to the workers, so that is not accepted too. Paper cups have a thin layer of plastic to avoid liquid from seeping out, which makes it non-recyclable. Next on the list are rubber bands. These are used very commonly, but sadly they can't be recycled. Black plastics are problematic because they cannot be detected by most optical sorting systems. Unless they are sorted manually or there are other advanced sorting systems available, they will go straight to the landfill. Though styrofoam is technically recyclable, it is simply not very profitable, so most times it is not accepted. We have already talked about straws and pizza boxes, but any product that is contaminated with food cannot be recycled. Wet wipes, baby wipes, cleaning wipes, all of these fall in this list as well. Some paper receipts can be recycled, but many of the thermal receipts, like the ones we get from credit card machines, contain a toxic chemical called BPA, so it cannot be recycled. There are very few recycling programs that accept plastic disposable razors. Most of the time, the only option is to throw them in the trash. Eyeglasses are made from a wide variety of materials. The frames may be made of plastic or metal, and the lenses are usually made of plastic that is coated with other materials to protect our eyes. Apart from this, there are other materials used for the nose pads, screws, ear covers, and other parts. Since it is made of so many different materials, it is very tedious to recycle and it is rarely accepted. Silicone is commonly used in baking tools and menstrual cups among other products. They generally cannot be recycled into other silicone products but there are few special facilities where it can be downcycled into lower value materials like lubricants. Sachets are typically made with a combination of plastic and aluminum, and therefore it is difficult to recycle. Stickers are generally not recyclable because the adhesives may cause them to get caught in the machinery, which might be problematic. Plastic pens, markers, and mechanical pencils are not accepted by conventional recyclers. But if you are lucky, you might find a specialized recycling program in your locality that might be willing to take them. Bioplastics fall under the number 7 plastic recycling code. This category is usually not accepted by recyclers because it can be very difficult to identify the exact materials included in the products. If you're interested in knowing more about bioplastics, you can watch the video where I explain in detail about the sustainability of this material. I'll leave a link to it at the end of this video. This is the final item on the list: face masks and gloves. They are currently used in large numbers throughout the world. They should not be put along with other recyclables because it can be infectious and very harmful to workers who handle the waste. Some people might necessarily have to use disposable masks because of the nature of their job, but if not, we can choose to use reusable masks that are much less wasteful. It is important to know what items cannot be recycled because many times when we try to recycle questionable items hoping that they will get recycled, it will probably do more harm than good. This is called wish cycling. For example, if a food contaminated material is placed along with other recyclables, it may leak out and contaminate other items in the bin too, in which case the entire batch will be thrown in the landfills. Many of the products on this list can probably be recycled, at least in specialized facilities, but it is just too complicated or it is not profitable or feasible to go through with the process. If you learned something new from this video today, please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.